Hello dear students and welcome to mathematics session. Today we are going to study about equivalent fractions. Children, equivalent fractions are the fractions which have the same name and the same amount. That means over here I can say 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 upon 4. As when I am going to reduce 2 upon 4, I am going to get the same value. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So here 1 upon 2 is equal to 1 upon 2. Both these fractions are known as equivalent fractions. According to its name, equi means equal. Now let us talk about this equivalent fraction. Here they have given 1 upon 2, 2 upon 4 and 4 upon 8. Let us see whether these all are equal or not. 1 upon 2 when multiplied by 2 in the numerator as well as in the denominator, we will get a new fraction which is 2 upon 4. Similarly, when 2 upon 4 is going to multiplied by 2 in the numerator as well as in the denominator, I am going to get a new fraction which is 4 upon 8. And when I am going to reduce 2 upon 4 and 4 upon 8, I will automatically get 1 upon 2 as my fraction. Which means all these fractions are equivalent. We multiply by the same number to find out the equivalent fraction. So I can show you this once again. See how I multiplied by 2 in the numerator and denominator, getting a new fraction which is equivalent. Now here I have a fraction 3 upon 5 and I want to take out its equivalent. So I have multiplied 3 upon 5 by 7 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Children, whenever we need to find out the equivalent fraction, we need to multiply or divide the fraction by the same number in the numerator and denominator. As when we do this, it will not affect our new fraction. Since when we multiply by the same number in the numerator and denominator, when it cancel out, it will give us 1 only. So multiplying any number by 1 will get the same number. That is why we multiply the number in the numerator and denominator by the same number. Let us talk about now fractions in which numerator and denominators are same. Now here you can see 11 upon 11, 7 upon 7, 5 upon 5 and 3 upon 3. In all these fractions, when I am going to cancel these, I am going to get 1. Yes, that means all these fractions are equivalent fractions. They are equal. Their value remains the same. Now, let us talk about few examples of equivalent fractions. Here, I have my first number as 2 upon 3. When I am going to multiply 2 upon 3 by 11 in the numerator and denominator, I am getting 22 upon 33. Then another time I have multiplied by 7 in the numerator and denominator, then by 5 and then by 3. Children, it is our own choice. We can take any particular number and multiply it in the numerator as well as in the denominator to get an equivalent fraction of the given number. So here for 2 upon 3, the equivalent fractions are 22 upon 33, 10 upon 15, 14 upon 21 and 6 upon 9. All these are equivalent fractions of 2 upon 3. We have to understand that we have to multiply by the same number in the numerator and denominator. Now, here I have given few questions. Let us try them. Let me multiply first by 2 in the numerator and denominator, then by 3, then by 4 and then finally by 5. You can choose any number and find out the equivalent fraction. Try out, children, on your own and take out at least 5 equivalent fractions of any number. We need to find out the missing numerator or denominator of these equivalent fractions. That means they have given us either the numerator or the denominator of the equivalent fraction and we need to find it. Children, how I am going to get 72 as an equivalent to 9, this I need to find out in this question. For this, let me think about the table of 9. I know 9 8 times will give me 72. So, 8 only I am going to multiply in the numerator as well. 7 8 is 56. So, over here I am getting 56. Here, denominator is missing in 4 by 7 fraction. So, I know 4 5s is 20. Similarly, 7 5s will be 35. These were the questions when we were talking about multiplication. Now, children, what will happen if I want to find out the equivalent fraction of 21 upon 56? I need to divide 56 by what number so that I can get 8? I know 8 7s is 56. So here when 56 is divided by 7, I am getting the value 8. Similarly, when 21, the numerator is divided by 7, I am going to get the value as 3. In the last part, 2 multiplied by 9 will give me 18. Similarly, what should be multiplied by 9 to get 45? So I can say that 5 when multiplied by 9 will give me 45. So to find out the missing numerator or denominator of any equivalent fraction, you need to multiply that number or you need to divide the number in the numerator as well as in the denominator to check what will be the equivalent fraction of that particular number. I hope you understood, children. Try doing these types of questions. Thank you.